Welcome to Happily Holistic. I'm Leigh Mercree, and I'm a medical intuitive with 20 years of experience. I've written 15 books on health and wellness. If you've had a medical intuitive session with me, you know that the thoughts and emotions within you, what has been passed down from your ancestors, and everything that surrounds you can impact your well-being. In this podcast, we touch on my favorite ways for you to improve your health and feel more joy. We dive deeply into everything health and wellness with a big dash of spirituality and a sprinkle of business. We spotlight the uplifting and the positive and share the secret ways top wellness authors and celebrities get inspired, stay healthy, and enjoy this beautiful life. I can't wait to get happily holistic with you today. Hey, hello. Welcome to Happily Holistic with Leigh Mercree. I'm so glad that you're here with me today and that we have a chance to talk and connect. So this podcast has been evolving, which has been really fun to experience, and I'm getting to interview a lot of amazing people. And I wanted to pop in today and just chat with you myself. So as many of you know, some of you may know, probably would be the best way to say it, I'm a medical intuitive, and I have been for the last 19 years. And I trained with a medicine woman prior to that, and during part of that time as well, my late medicine teacher, Levity Laughingstar, who now is helping from the other side, which is amazing, and a really fun and nurturing experience. You know, it's been my job for a long time to talk to people's spirit guides, and oftentimes to also talk to their relatives on the other side. And I've experienced that in my life a lot too, with people who've been close to me who have passed. But it's been especially potent and wonderful to continue working with my medicine teacher while she's on the other side. I mean, even now in a way, it's like she's here, even though she's not in her body, she's still very much here. And there's been a lot of really fun things with other people who she's known, other students of hers with whom I'm connected, where we're getting the same messages and we're, you know, feeling her presence. And it's just something I wanted to share with you, because I just wanted to illustrate that even though our existence in duality is impermanent, at this time there's, you know, no immortality. And also, why would we want there to be? There's so much more beyond that, you know. And getting to spend time with my teacher while I'm in body and she's outside of body has been really cool and really exciting and really unique. So I kind of wanted to, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, and also to share a couple techniques that I learned from her that I've adapted over the years, you know, to my own style and to the needs of my clientele. But they originally came from her, and just to honor that and share that and see how the oral tradition in which my teacher was trained by her teacher and back through the Native American Southwest continues to evolve and to be transmitted. Even though aspects of the teaching may be changed, the spirit and the energy behind them continues. And the women who were teachers, who shared with their tribe, with their apprentices throughout history, all stand behind me and can stand behind you as well, sharing their support, their experience, their love, their techniques. This is medicine tradition in action. Some people think, you know, the medicine man and woman's days have gone past, but I think they've only just begun, because that tradition is alive and well. And because we've stepped out of tribal culture in a lot of ways, it's not limited to a couple of people in the tribe anymore. Everybody has the opportunity to learn how to heal themselves, which comes back around to one of the primary things I often share with my clients is you are your own guru. My ultimate goal is to make myself obsolete. That's why I teach Meet Your Guides and all my advanced shamanism and automatic writing classes. I want you to be able to talk to your spirit guides. I would like you to not have any need of me because you're so in touch with whatever guidance resonates for you. So that being said, let's do a couple techniques from my teacher Levity that are really incredibly helpful. So the first one we're going to do is about growing your roots into the earth. And it's a really powerful technique to be grounded. So feel yourself unzip your feet from heel to toe and envision roots growing out of each foot and out of your tailbone, straight down into the couch or the bed or the floor beneath you. And keep growing those roots straight down through whatever structure you're in and into the crust of the earth. And then see those 3 roots come together as one big root. And keep growing those roots straight down through the crust of the planet and then the mantle of the planet filled with magma. And then deeper down still through the outer core of the planet into the inner core of the planet. And then there at the planet's center point, see an opening and grow your root into it and feel that opening contract around your root, holding it steady and strong. And begin to allow yourself to feel the pulse of the earth flowing up that root. The earth's heartbeat or drumbeat flowing up your root into your body. Feel it reverberate into your feet, into your tailbone, and up through you. What does that feel like? Notice. Feel that rooting, that grounding. You can do this anytime, and it's a great thing to do before you drive or go snowmobiling or jet skiing or anything where you need to be physically present in your body. Hey there, it's Leigh Mercree. People have been asking what to expect when you book a medical intuitive session with me. Whether you have had a medical intuitive session before or are completely new to the idea, working with a medical intuitive may be right for you if you are looking to uncover the root cause of one or more mild to moderate health concerns. Working with me is not designed to take the place of seeing an integrative doctor or your chosen health practitioner. The way a session begins is you get to share your questions and concerns. After that, I say an opening invocation, which is adapted from something shared with me by my late medicine teacher about 25 years ago. It invites your highest vibrational spirit guides to participate in the session. These may be ancestors, angelic guides, or other benevolent non-physical beings. After the invocation, I let you know which guides want to talk with you and what they have to say. We address your questions and concerns and find resolutions and answers. If there are health issues, we find the root causes of the issues. To learn more about my medical intuitive work, check out the Work With Me page on amyleemercree.com. After I would work with my medicine teacher, Levity, we would, be saying goodbye. And we worked a lot on grounding. I was kind of born intuitive and ungrounded, so I had to learn how to ground. And she used to say, "You're in charge of the large steel vehicle," when you would drive home, because you are. So you have to be grounded and present so you can make sure that you're able to really be present to this reality when you're connected to multiple and multidimensional realities. That's the first technique. And the next technique we'll share from Levity. Her name is Laurie. So you'll hear me call her Laurie. She went by Levity for a long time. The next technique from Laurie Levity was about sealing up your space, and that's really useful if you're going into a crowded place. I usually do this before I walk into the airport. And it's useful if you're going somewhere where you're feeling like the energy of the people is questionable, or you're feeling a little bit vulnerable. This is a great way to seal up your electromagnetic field, the area surrounding you. So you can envision a tube of light kind of spiraling down around you as you repeat after me. I seal and protect all wormholes, portals, doorways, and openings in my physical and etheric bodies, in all dimensions, in all interdimensions, and all realities, as needed for my highest good and the highest good of all life. It is done. That was basically Levity's. I added "it is done." So I'm glad that I got to share that with you, and it's really meaningful to me to get to share some of the things that I learned from Levity and pass them on to you guys, and hopefully perhaps you'll share them with people you know. And this is the way that these oral traditions from way back, and at least from what I know in the southwestern United States, Native Americans, that's where Levity's teacher was trained by her teacher, that these traditions get to come down through time and expand because more and more people get to learn different parts of these traditions. Levity taught other apprentices. I was her first apprentice, I think. But many others over the years. And now I get to share these techniques with you guys, and you can share them with people you know, and they may share them. And that is how spiritual teachings get passed down. And that rooting meditation we did is in a little bit of chakras. I put that in there for the root chakra. So all my readers get to connect with those things. And so that's just how we kind of pass down the spiritual love. And I know my life was enhanced by knowing Levity, and I hope that these techniques enhance your life. And so her work gets to live on. So I'm wishing you all a beautiful, glorious day or evening. And thank you so much for joining me here on Happily Holistic. I'm sending you love, hugs, and blessings from the other side, from our teachers that live on. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening to Happily Holistic with me, Amy Leigh Mercree. You can find out more about the show on amyleemercree.com on the podcast page. Please stop by your favorite social platform and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how you liked today's show and what topics you'd like me to cover in the future. Come find me on Instagram and Facebook at amyleemercree.com. If you would like to see what a medical intuitive session with me is all about, hop on over to the Work With Me page on amyleemercree.com. Until next time, stay happily holistic.